Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Don, and today's video is going to be about how I became a paid public speaker. Before we get started, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure your notification button is turned on. And also be sure to stay until the end of this video. This will be a short video, so you don't want to miss any particular details. So to begin, to answer the question of how I became a paid public speaker would include speaking publicly. Now, speaking publicly can include things like conferences. A recent video that I actually did, the link is in my bio, of how to be selected or how to submit a proposal to be selected to present at a conference, so be sure to check that out. Panel discussions, I can't tell you how many panel discussions I've been on. Social media, so me speaking on YouTube. This is, believe it or not, a portfolio where people can see how I engage in a formal and informal setting. People can see my sentence structure, my diction, just my overall style. So utilizing social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., all of those things are helping you and can be something that you can leverage to your advantage, as well as being a guest lecturer. I absolutely love that. I would say that in some ways could help you with, if you want to become an adjunct faculty member. Being a guest lecturer definitely can help, but this is a great opportunity to speak about a particular area of social work to social work students, and you are being viewed by your peers, the professor of that class, and so that is also great speaking opportunities. And then there are many other things, whether it's training opportunities, if you are a member of a faith community or a social society, service society, all of those different things you can do. And then in your daily life, when you are in that team meeting and they ask for someone to volunteer to speak, that is your chance to become comfortable taking initiative, speaking in front of an audience, and showing the best that you have to offer. To try to become a paid speaker without doing any free speaking engagements is, I won't say that it's impossible. That's just not my journey. So my journey is, again, all of those things that I listed above. For a long time, I did it for free. Probably about 3 years, I spoke for free. I don't speak for free anymore, but, well, that's not true. It depends on the cause, and it depends on, because I do believe in service, and so some things I still will present at, but mostly I do not speak for free anymore. But you can definitely have, more opportunities if you accept free speaking engagements, because you are now building relationships, you're gaining experience, and you are also gaining exposure and really the opportunity to showcase your skill set. And this is actually how I received my paid opportunity to speak on a consistent basis. One is, in terms of presenting at a conference, you never know who's going to be present. For me, there was a social work staffing agency recruiter that was in attendance to my speaking presentation for my particular session for the conference. And at every conference is different, but typically there's a rubric and you are evaluated afterwards, because conferences want to know whether or not you're a good fit to bring back next year. So for this particular conference, my first time speaking at it was in 2017, did a phenomenal job. So when I applied in 2019, I was accepted and did a phenomenal job there. But it was the first time in 2017 that I was accepted to present. This was, I believe, my first conference. And when I was being, evaluated, they have access to those results. Some conferences use an app where you can also leave reviews as well. And so the recruiter had access to all of that. So they were able to gauge not only the audience response verbally in person, but also they had hard data to review, and they had their experience. And so and this is a pro tip, had my contact information up at the end of my presentation. I did not leave it, I didn't, it wasn't just, oh, ask questions here. Like, it had my full name, my email address, and my LinkedIn profile. And so all of those things gave the recruiter access to me. It was also in the app. And so that recruiter reached out to me and wanted to schedule an interview, had an interview, and I was contracted with that staffing agency. And from there is how they reach out to me based upon my expressed areas of interest and expertise. And they ask me, do you want to present on this topic? Do you want to provide CEUs for this or for that? And then there is a rate. So for full disclosure, I have been paid anywhere between $200 and $300 to speak from anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half. So for me, that is pretty good money to receive that on an hourly rate. And so that is kind of the range that I'm in at this time. And so I use that as a gauge for my second opportunity. Someone reached out to me to my email, but they found me through Instagram. And if you're not following me there, follow me at Donzel Post. But they wanted me to present on, families and family dynamics and how it's impacted by COVID. And that was another paid opportunity, but they did that based on the content that I posted on Instagram. That's free. Nobody pays me to make videos on Instagram about the intersections of marriage, parenthood, and mental health. And so if you're into that content, you're into, parental wellness and things of that nature, be sure to give me a follow there, because I definitely create great content there that may never make it onto this platform. So that is my story for how I became a public speaker and a paid speaker. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section below your desire to speak, or if you have spoken, let me know and share your speaking engagement journey, because we'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you next time, be you, be great.